Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's the next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Oh my God, we saw Bitcoin rise all the way to the $45,000 mark where it saw some resistance and it's coming back down. Can we see it turn around and break out above the $45,000 mark? Or will it go sideways? We're going to talk about that and more in today's episode. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the 5x5, staying alive, and I'm actually not in Dubai. I'm actually in Chile right now. Long story why I've been a little bit obscure about that, but anyways, I'm in Chile and I'm going to be doing more videos and Instagram videos about Chile and so forth. Right, I'm going to show you guys all about Chile in the next coming days if you watch my social media. So find out. Just head over to Instagram, right, Twitter. Make sure you join me over there to find out about what I'm doing in Chile. Okay. Oh, wow. Geez. Well, you know what? Bitcoin, right, had to come back a little bit after this huge run up. And we're going to talk about where it's going to go next and how to trade this. It's going to be a little bit difficult because this is strange times we're living in, right? We've got what's going on in Ukraine, right? And then the wealthy people in Russia, they are probably buying up Bitcoin hand over fist. So we're looking at this chart and we're saying, hey, okay, where's it gonna go? How's it gonna pump, right? And we're gonna try to figure that out right now. Currently, Bitcoin is turning around at the 38.2. You can see right there. There's the 38.2. Right, we've bounced off of it heavily, and there's also a moving average. I think this is a 200 period moving average that's here. Let me just make sure that that's the case. Let me see here. Yeah, that's a 200 period moving average. We can see we've bounced off a 200 period moving average, and we're gonna see here whether or not Bitcoin can hold above the 38.2. If it can do that, we can see this thing move up to the $45,000 level probably. Now, if we see some weakness here though, right, when it's moving back up, that's not a good sign. So it's got to do it fast and furious, right, and heavy. If it gets some weakness around the $43,600 level, not so good. That's let's see here. Oops, 43,000. Yeah, $43,600 level. That's not so good. We don't want that because it could roll back down, and head all the way down and stay in this range that I was saying. That's the best thing we hope for, is Bitcoin staying in a range for now, right? Bitcoin is still in the bear market mode, right? Even though you're saying, well, wait a second here. We are pumping, and hang on, this thing is like zooming out, not zooming in the right direction for me, but hang on. And so we could create, if we can get above the 65,000, we could create a W and we head higher, but the most likely scenario is that we end up in a range area, ranging between the 45,000 and the 35,000. Now, keep in mind we have been in this range for quite some time since the beginning of this year, and we're heading to March already, 2 months in this range. So again, with what's going on with Russia and people, and in Canada, right, where people's money are being frozen, I would not be surprised if this thing breaks above the $45,000 level as people try to protect their wealth from confiscation. Right. So, as you can see, the Rockin indicator has given you a nice sell signal after this beautiful buy signal down here. Easy money to be made, right? You can easily make your money back by using Rockin signaling system. So make sure you head over there, payments.rockinbrainer.io, and sign up for it, and use it every day, because you can see this might not give you a solid signal all the time, but it does give you a solid signal from the most of the time, and you can definitely make money from that. Okay, let's head over to Ethereum and talk about Ethereum. And you can see Ethereum, right? Again, it's giving you a nice, it gave you a nice buy signal down here, and there's a nice sell signal. We've come back down to and broken through. Looks like some resistance levels, right? Support levels that turned into support. As you can see, it was support here, resistance here, and now it was support again, and then broke through again. But the good news is you can see that there is a clear trend line here that we might have. Did we break this trend line? Let's see here. Can we make this thing work? Yes, no, maybe so. No. Or maybe it's most likely then it's a new trend this way. Let's see if this creates a new trend. Right now we can't really say that this is the trend, but hey, it could be that way. As you can see, there's a 2 touch points there, but I don't like it when I would like it to connect it with this one over here, but it doesn't connect at all. So let's just wait and see what this thing does. If it bounces off of here, you can see this thing move above the previous support, which is now turned resistance again. And let's just see if this thing is done. Come back down to 38.2. Let's see here. Come on. Is this the top? No, this is the top right here. There we go. Oh no, that one is the top. Right there. There we go. Boom. So with that, the 38.2 was the previous, almost at the previous support that we've blown through. We got to battle through the 38.2, stay above the 38.2, which is at the $2,700 level and $22,760 level. And once we do that, we can see Ethereum take off. Now, if we zoom out a little bit here, you can see, yeah, there's lots of higher lows, right? Not a lot of higher highs. Only on this brief trend up here, we've got higher highs, and higher lows. So on a bigger scale, we have to break above the $3,270 to really say, hey, Ethereum has turned bullish for sure. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go through this. The dominance, right? It is. I know it's confusing, guys. I said, hey, this was scary, dangerous, and then all of a sudden we started doing like a whole bunch of bullish. Well, bearish actually. This is bearish divergences. This is the second bearish divergence, and I can't tell you what the market's gonna do, right? I can only give you a percentage chance, and the highest probability as we have this bearish divergence moving up is that we're gonna reverse, and so that means we're gonna have a possible alt season. There's no guarantee on that, no guarantees from management, but the highest probability at this point, because it's changed. Right at this point, right here, the market was like, "Oh, we're done," but then it couldn't follow through. Right? I thought, okay, we come back down, and then it's gonna pop above the 45 percentile, but it didn't do that. Instead, it did this nonsense, which means that it didn't have enough strength to continue following through, and this could mean that we could roll back down and break through the 39%. And then head even lower, and so that means a massive alt season. We'll see. That's the most likely scenario at this point in time, but not a 100% guarantee. We're already seeing a little bit of altcoins popping off here. Waves like Torn and so forth have started to pump. This ANC has up 200%, right? Yeah. So things are getting interesting in the alts. So who knows? This might be a very big alt season coming up. But if it is, right? I think the probability is high that it is. this is going to be something spectacular, especially if we have to break through the 39% to be spectacular. Absolutely, we have to break through the 39%. Once we do that, it will be like, oh my goodness, what the hell just happened? But we have to break the 39%, and then we'll see alts just explode. And you want to be able to be positioned so you could get profit in BTC. Because why? Because Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Thanks for watching.